Hello everyone, welcome to Dungeon Siege. This is an older game, and I've been watching a lot of, I really hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Yiskir Plays. He does great old games, and then I've no idea why this one just got into my head, but I never finished this, and I really enjoyed it. Like, this thing's 24 years old now. Like, it's the Steam version. It works just fine. So here is Morrigan, or Moraine. Depends on how you pronounce that one, really. Look, I butcher Irish. It was never one of the languages I spoke particularly well. But anyway, yeah, let's get in. We're going to play on normal. And I believe we've got a little bit of a cutscene just after this.
A long time ago, on the continent of Arana, the once magnificent empire of stars had crumbled into oblivion. Paralyzed by its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient and merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldiers and most trusted, withdrew far to the west, to a land called Ebb, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and the rich valleys of their new home, they founded the Kingdom of Ebb, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for 300 years. But there was a price. Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries cast to save them. And none could foretell that one humble farmer would stand between a vengeance from the past and the survival of the kingdom.
The Krog are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for Old Nork. Go to Stonebridge. Find Giorn. The Krog have elsewhere betrayed us. Your bravery will be needed by the king. Go now.
Alas, poor Norik, I hardly knew you. Ooh, fire shot. And kill this one, please. Let's just take out these, and then we'll start equipping that stuff that I found. Oof, nice kill. Wow. So, my character is not good with a bow. Damage 2 to 6, 2 to 4, 2 to 6. Club with a board in it. I think there was some crap over back this way, if I remember. And you always check behind you in games. Nope. That's right, that's right, I know how these camera controls work. 8 gold. We're going to need that eventually. Can I kill a chicken? Nope, can't kill a chicken. So one of the things this game does, which I quite like, is it does the system of you advance levels by actually doing stuff. So, always pick up a hoe. So the more that we use the club, or, you know, that gives us melee level. If you use the bow, it gives you ranged. Combat magic and nature magic. Now, we will eventually need to start leveling up the various stuff. So from what I remember, the ability to equip some weapons and armor is based on having different levels in different fields. How are you missing these shots, man? Cudgel. Fast, 3 to 5. Smaller range is technically better. You know what? Smaller range is better. Forget technically. Let's just go ahead and do it. So look, as you can see, it's got a little bit of a... Is there anything back here? Sorry, I have to check for secrets. It does have very much of a Diablo kind of a vibe to it. But it is party-based, so we will get more people. I think it might be 6. Town of Stonebridge. Go through 3rd, flashes yellow, health, you can pause any time. Lovely, lovely. Wait, I can make that go away. Oh, I can make that go away too. Cool. So one of the big things, and weirdly enough, one of the big selling points of this game when it first came out was no loading screens. I mean, and they are right. You don't actually get loading screens at all. Although, can we go in further? I mean, look, your clipping plane is there. Let's see. Mouse control, camera angle with arrow key, zoom in plus and minus. Yep. So yeah, look, your clipping plane is just back there. From what I remember, like, at the time, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't spectacular. It certainly wasn't the worst thing in the world either. Hey! We've advanced to melee level. What does that actually do for us? Yeah, strength, melee level 1. Melee skill increase when you use melee weapons. Alright, great, but it doesn't actually tell us what it means. I guess level just means, you know, level. Is that leather armor I picked up? It was leather armor. 3 defense. Aren't we great? So the game itself was quite successful. It actually had a movie spawned off, so I don't know if any of you remember. It was kind of a dark day. So once upon a time, we did, by we, I just mean human culture generally, we didn't do video game adaptions of, movies for video games particularly well. Like the original, what was it? Original Mario Brothers film? Like, was terrible. Jesus, Bob Hoskins as Mario. Like, that was, yeah, weird. The Goombas in that. We had some weird times. Got the movie version of Double Dragon. Like, Double Dragon's a fantastic arcade beat-em-up. Incredibly fun. Like it a lot. The movie version was not good at all. Although, did it have Mark Dacascos? It maybe had Mark Dacascos, who's, I think he's a Hawaiian actor? Anyway, he's great. He used to be in a lot of martial arts films. I mean, he still is in a bit. He's older now. Like, if you get the chance, he was particularly good in Brotherhood of the Wolf, French film, that is just stunning. Easily one of my favourite films. Find the uncut version if you can, because it makes a little bit more sense. But, you know, not mandatory. What was I rattling on about? That's right, films. So, back in the day, there was a director who made a habit of making video game films, and they were bad. Like, Leech Life. I don't remember this. What are you? Tears 3 health from enemy and gives it to the caster. What does Fire Shot do? 5 to 7. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, we can't equip it yet because it's magic level 2, but that's cool. So, Uwe Boll. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm just kind of... I think we're going in this vague direction. This game doesn't have waypoints, which I actually quite enjoy. Oh, wait, have I been here? I've killed stuff. I think I've been here. Let's just assume that this thing is a path, and let's try and follow this path. Kind of vaguely-ish. I do have a map. Not that you can really see much, but eh. Yeah, this is the road. Keep going down this way. Inventory. Yep, know all of that. So Uwe Boll made some terrible, terrible films. He made the adaptation of Blood Rain. Blood Rain's another game from back around this time that was actually kind of fun. The general premise of that one is... yeah, Blood Rain herself was a vampire who killed Nazis, so it's kind of set in World War II. She walks around in incredibly tight, revealing male-gazy leather. She uses a bunch of guns. She's got these big sort of blades strapped to her arms. And yeah, she just kills people in violent, horrible, gruesome ways. Fun game. They made a movie out of it, which was terrible. All of Uwe Boll's movies were terrible. Although the movie he did for this one, Dungeon Siege in the Name of the King, is one of, apparently, of a bad bunch. Like, better. It starred an up-and-coming Jason Statham. So it's, young Jason Statham, back in the day when he was doing stuff for Guy Ritchie. And look, he's always been good, but back then he was playing just some more diverse roles, which I liked. These days, Jason Statham just seems to play Jason Statham, like he's just playing the one thing. It's basically the same dude over and over again. Although that being said, it may be a few years ago now, the movie he did called Wrath of Man, that was great. Wrath of Man was a really good film. No, kill that thing. But anyway, so yeah, Dungeon Siege in the Name of the King was, apparently better. 3 to 11. Yes, we will. Can I? No, you can't dual wield in this. 10 meters, 5 to 9. Not that I'm going to use any of these. I'd rather just concentrate on leveling up Lee. But it's nice to have options. Small health potion. Let's go upstairs and see what we can find here. Magic armor. Is that a spell? It is a spell. Surrounds the target with a shield of magical energy, adding 2 to armor. History of the Crypts. Just southeast of the kingdom town of Stonebridge lies the most honoured burial place in all of Ebb. Here, the bodies and bones of all the kings and queens of Ebb are laid alongside the commoners, grand mages, and heroes of the 10th Legion. Look, if this is only 300 years old, there's not that many kings and queens, I wouldn't think. Anyway, consecrated by the returning 10th Legions as they fought to free Ebb from the tyranny of the Sec, the Crypt of the Sacred Blood is built on the site of one of the bloodiest battles of the Liberation. As Legion Commander Krase Nomni surveyed the dead following the battle, he ordered that a space be cleared in the centre and excavations be begun. From this day forth there shall be nothing accomplished that was not purchased with the blood of these valiant hearts, Nomni is reported to have said. Over the centuries, wealthier families installed layer upon layer of secret passages and traps to discourage looters from disturbing their interred loved ones. Today the crypt is considered unnavigable, and most burials are instead performed in graveyards surrounding the crypt entrances. Cool. I'm going to take that with me, because consider saving periodically. Alright. There you go. Taking the book with me because I assume I can sell it. At the end of the day, this is still an RPG, and the general rule is, if it's not nailed down, you take it with you. I just want to kill these barrels. Just like... Alright, fine, give up on me. Oh, you didn't, that's nice. Oh, the cute little bugs and they're dying. I do like that I'm getting health potions. I believe I'm going to need them. Now I've got to assume that we're going to start picking up some party members in the town of Stonebridge. Adventurer's Handbook, overhead map of your surroundings, use the point of view controls to rotate or view the mega map, yeah, issue command. Oh yeah, you can command people from the map. Okay, how about target weakest, attack freely, move freely, hold ground. Yeah. Now if I got this set up correctly, you should start just attacking stuff. There we are. Ooh, this guy's got an aura around him. Okay. Now I probably don't want to take everyone on all at once. Tell you what, how about I just go for attack nearest? I think attack nearest might be best. Leather boots, thank you. We're going to need them. I do like that you have to take a pause from attacking to actually drink the potion. A crooked staff. What does this do for us? Crooked staff, slower attack speed, 2 to 4, but 10% chance to block. I'm gonna... Look, nice idea. Don't hate it, although I would prefer... I want a shield when I can find it. Can I not kill... I guess I can't kill the puppies. That was good. That was a good hit. Croc Scavenger, he goes down. A pitchfork. What do you do? 6 to 10. 10% chance to block. No, I don't like that slower attack speed. There we are. You can kill him. Hey, I just increased in strength, did I? Oh, so I'm increasing in strength just by... Use melee weapons to increase strength, range, dexterity. Ah, I completely forgot about that. So I also get stats that way. That's cool. Good. I like that I'm doing the occasional one hit. That's it. Much better. I shouldn't have to tell you to go defend yourself constantly. Right, that's a bunch of people around me. That's possibly not good. Anything on your body for me? No? Well, in that case... Die. Thank you. Man, these Krugs have absolutely just massacred everyone, haven't they? Now, if you don't mind, I want to loot this person's house. Adventurer's Handbook, to converse with a person, just need assistance, quest, okay. So basically, remember that I have a journal. Back here, buddy. There we go.
I should have guessed you'd be cleaving your way to Stonebridge to find out what's got the Krug all stirred up. If you could spare a few minutes to help an old neighbour before you go, I've a favour to ask.
What do you need, champ?
When I realised the Krug were actually attacking us, I tried to get to the safety of my cellar, but they had a little welcome party waiting for me. If you need any supplies for the long trek to Stonebridge, and wouldn't mind clearing out the remaining Krug downstairs, you can help yourself to whatever you need from my stalls.
Oh, thank you very much. I would quite like a shield. Journal. Chapter 1, Stonebridge, yeah. You know, for as much as I may have slightly derided it before, the whole... Kill him, please. Yeah, the whole no loading screen thing isn't bad. Oh, Jesus. What sort of a cellar do you have, mate? This isn't just like normal generic farmhouse cellar. Not a... Oh, god damn it, I didn't mean that. What do you mean no more items will fit? Alright, I can't imagine the spiked club is going to sell for much. Worn leather, defense 4. Alright. There we go. Now if you'll just let me smash every single container in here. That's all I want to do. Just a little bit of container smashing. I don't want to smash containers. I was taught to do this by Zelda. Yeah, I mean, look, you could... That was a pretty obvious... Oh, yeah? Sharden bow. Oh, wow. Alright, so all of these... Can I swap you out? No. Let's drop you. Sharden bow. Yep, 3 to 14. Good, good. Alright, I'm probably not going to need that. I'm probably not going to need that. Rags, what are you? Defense 2? Let's assume I don't need the rags right now. Probably not going to need that. The knife, maybe. Look at that, we're only 20 minutes in, and already we're at the stage where I maybe can't keep every single thing that I find. That's just... Oh, I can light torches. That's kind of horrible. Like, really, you should be able to pick up the entire, inventory of just everything. The world should be pick-upable. Pick-upable is not particularly good English, by the way. I'm aware of that. So I am fairly sure this is the game that had pack mules. Oh, wait. Did I have to make... I think this is the one where you had to actually make a choice between... Do you take a pack mule or do you take... like an extra character? That's it. Go kill him. Okay. I assume that we should probably just keep following the path. That's right, there's not much else around. There is more Krug around. Ah, but look. The old dude was right. We are just cleaving our way through. speaking of cleave, I could really use a weapon that hits more than one thing at once. Or maybe something that hits just a little bit more reliably. Oh, actually, no, I guess, like, mosquitoes. I don't always hit mosquitoes, and I'm significantly larger than mosquitoes. You know, for such small things, mosquitoes are really quite agile. Are you using magic on me? How dare you? Don't give magic. Magic's my thing. Now that sounds like a waterfall. And I'm fairly sure that I've ranted about it before, and if I haven't, well, you're gonna get it again. Waterfalls should have caves behind them. Like, I don't... Yes, this is us going off the beaten path. This is good. It's... Honestly, I don't want to have to get all political. I don't want to have to start a political party just so I can get this fixed up, you know, and have it actually properly put into law. Yes! Level 2 in melee. Hey, Krug Scout, die please. Thank you. Flimsy battle bow. Now, crude leather, I don't think that's going to do anything for me. Defense 6. Oh, wow. You're actually better. Fine, man. Kind of want to keep the crooked staff. Alright. Drop you for just a moment. Flimsy battle bow. 5 to 11 at 12 meters, but slow. Versus... normal. Yeah. That's better. Small health potion. Was that a trap? Okay, that's cool. I'll remember to look out for that. Look, dude, please don't zap me. Lightning's my thing. A common hammer. How are you? Fast attack speed, 5 to 7. 3 to 11 versus. No. Shabby battle bow. There we go. All dead. And nothing in that last. Yeah, nothing in that last bit. That's okay. Back on the road again. Oh, look at that. They tried to ambush us. Didn't work. There we go. All you people can die. What the hell's this? Running away. Yeah, that's right. Nothing there. Wonder how fast Stonebridge is. Want the gold. There we go. Doesn't appear to be anything around there. I know there's a guy over there to talk to, but there's stuff over here. some wolves. Always a shame to kill wolves. I like them. Then again, I like any sort of dog. Up to and including hyenas. Alright, now this isn't exactly a cave behind a waterfall, but it's close enough, and I will therefore forgive them. Actually, in terms of like real nature, that's a little bit more what you expect to see behind waterfalls, or at least around where I live, it's more closer to what is behind the waterfalls we have here. Crypt of the Sacred Blood, Upper Farmlands, and Stonebridge. Of course, the bridge to Stonebridge is
Damn
out.
fool Krug. I knew they was none too bright, but today I seen everything. They torched this here bridge, and then set to driving a wagon caravan across while it was still a-burning. Now the only way to Stonebridge is that-a-ways, and that means going through the old crypts to the road beyond. You ain't gonna catch me going that way.
I somehow suspect we're going to catch me going that way. Alright, so we clearly have to go there, but... this looks way more... oh, we can't go that way. Boo. Boo, I say. So I did download a mod that was just a slightly updated texture pack for all of this. To be honest, I'm not completely noticing the difference. Like, it's nice and all. Transmute, what are you? Transforms object on the ground into gold with some loss in value. Move the pointer over an item and press the cast button. Ah, okay. Oh, so I guess basically that's going to be, by the sounds of it, we can sell stuff at a store, but because we're going to be constantly, like, aw, doggies, don't make it kill you. Look, if I am going to be missing occasionally, then a fast attack speed is clearly going to be my better option. Yeah, I figure, look, transmute is probably what they're going to want us to use in terms of not being able to hold on to everything. And it's definitely a good thing to have. And if I could be bothered getting myself up to level 1 nature magic, I would, but I'll save that for another, like for a different character. There we go. Jesus. Don't think there's anything over here. No, not really. That's fine. So I'm kind of assuming that the constant amount of foliage is a way of detracting, or sorry, to stop you from seeing just how close that clipping plane is. And I know that, like, the whole clipping plane thing was done just because systems back then weren't as powerful. I've got to assume that's a healing shrine. No, you come to me. You come to me. There we go. I mean, look, that's probably a little cheesy, but... fine, I guess we should kill the lesser wolves first. Just because they'll go down quicker and we'll take less damage. Here, I'll stand here. That's it, buddy. See? Isn't this more fun? You try and attack me while I constantly regenerate? So where exactly was the Alpha Wolf storing that 35 gold? Nope, can't get up there. Alright. I guess this little side detour was just for that little shrine. So look, as you can see, the whole thing, it's fairly linear. They didn't, like, open worlds weren't them back, you know, nearly 25 years ago, weren't the massive open worlds that you get now. Like, this is no Witcher 3. God, even Witcher 2 was incredibly linear. But, you know, it's open world enough. And it's definitely got its charm. At this stage, though, things really are going to open up once I can actually get some more character, or, you know, get my party member in. Oh, that's right. I free you, and then you attack me. That's thanks for you. Leather gloves. Don't mind if I do. You're not anything. Damn you. There we go. Right, that's a lot of people all at once. Alright, so the crypts are that way. That's our main quest, so we're obviously going to go over here. See what this statue is, and just basically, like, one of the most just golden rules, always ignore the main quest. Go off, adventure, check stuff out. Can we? I mean, look, I can't kill the Fae, which is fine. Ooh, ho, ho. That's kind of cool. I like that. Ooh, you're alive? Nice. You died quite easily as well. Where's that water draining to? You can see it's coming out of the wall, but I don't know where it's going to exactly. That's right. Yes, take him out. Aw, skeletons. Come on, you can kill him. Alright, I will work out how to... I mean, look, I know how to pick stuff up. I mean, I gotta fuck around with my inventory. Alright. Gold is there. You can go. What do I want to keep or get rid of? Alright, I'm going to drop you for just a moment so I can pick up this mace and see if you're better. Fast attack speed 10 to 13. You goddamn bet that mace is better. You bet your bippy that mace is better. So Cudgel, go away. Tarnished Gladys, yes, you're coming with me. Common Hammer. So your defense 0? Bugger that for a game of soldiers. What are you? 1 and 2, 3. You're 4 things big, so I assume you are also 4 things big. Puller Staff, slower attack speed, 200 weapon, 3 of 15, adds 1 mana per hit. Ah, alright. Well, we're going to definitely keep you. Because that looks like a way that mages are going to be able to regen some mana when they're done casting way too much stuff and run out of mana. I swear I had a different word for mana in my head, and then it just went. Oh, Pixie, you gave me mana. Thank you. You didn't exactly have to die. I mean, it wasn't particularly useful because I'm not actually using any mana. So you did just technically waste your life, but look, it was nice. Oh yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Hey, Mr. Krog. It's not that I want to fight you, it's just clear that I'm expected to produce some sort of level of genocide here, and I would hate to let people down. I am, after all, just a simple farmer who's just suddenly decided that every single thing must die. Except those couple of things that I can't seem to kill, which is weird. Alright, now we've got a fair few enemies. You can die. Alright, now I just want to see what this thing up here is. Really? You're just a generic god ray. Aww. Kind of feel let down about that. I am quite glad we've got this mace now. So what exactly have the Krug done to so that they get ignored by the skeletons? Alright, so... Oh, no you don't. Fireball at me. How are you not stabbed? Jesus Christ. That was just such an incredibly poor showing. Alright. Is that the only entrance to the crypt? Let's explore around a little bit more first. I don't want to accidentally go down the right path. Leather cap. Oh. Now you can't see our beautiful hair. That it was composed of maybe 8 or 10 like polygons. Hey, Pixie. You're a different colour. Come on. Oi. Do you want to give me like life or something? Look. Oh, damn it. There! Oh, you're a fairy and you gave me a gift of life. Okay, that's alright then. Thank you for the gift of life. That was actually useful. I could have just drunk a potion, but, you know, useful. I don't think you're the main... Maybe you are the main crypt if you auto-saved at me. Yeah, that was obviously going to open. Nothing else looks interactable. Level 3 in the lead. Thank you very much. Small health potion, yes. A chipped mace. No, you're going to be bigger than that, aren't you? Going to drop the common hammer for a moment. 5 to 7? Yeah, I'll leave that thing on the ground. Oh, that was a good hit. Given that sometimes the battles in this are just me swinging and missing, good hit. Mana Fountain, I don't need you. Health Fountain. Alright, you're starting to feel a little bit more main crypty, so I'm just quickly going to run outside and make sure that I haven't missed anything. You just another generic Godbeam? You are just another generic Godbeam. And that is absolutely the end of the map. Wait, can I move the... No, I can't. Meh, alright, looks like that is the actual crypt. Alright, in that case, I'm going to call this episode here, because the crypt is probably going to end up being a little bit long, and we're, 45 minutes into this thing already. So, I will see you all rather soon, because one way or the other, we are absolutely finishing this game. See you shortly, pegs.